Brad Williams, Labor Compliance Group. This will be the last in this series of videos related to this new DIR registration, eCPRs, and other search-related information. I'm just going to touch on a couple areas that are non-active and some other areas that may be helpful. And this is your homepage after you register. Now you're going to have this Manage Contractor Users and Manage Contractor Information. By clicking this, you're going to see this information here. So this could be because this particular site is still pending. So I'm not sure what that ties to. In your contacts, I've found there's no way to add contacts. I hit this invite user, send it to one of my email addresses, and what it does is it leads to whoever the invitee is to register with DIR. So I'm not really sure the point of this particular link. Just want to bring that to your attention. Now, in regards to this Managed Contractor Information, if you click this information, this is just going to be your contact information, which is going to be up here under Joe Smith, and we'll get to that in a second. But again, you're really limited because you can't do anything here. So I'm not sure what the point of this particular link. So just keep that in mind. So if you go up here to your information and you hit business, it's going to take you to what I just showed you. So there's redundancy. This is a shortcut. This is the account 15730. This is going to take you to where I just showed you in the terms of the contractor. And then if you go down here to transaction record, there's no transactions. So now if you have a bunch of different transactions, it's going to show your business entity business, et cetera, et cetera. And then lastly is this contractor registration dates. No, it's empty because this is a non-registered site, but it'll give you some information there. Now, just for clarity, this information on your homepage, this is your project. If you click this information, this is from the awarding agent. This is all information that is relevant to you, which would be a project ID number right here and right here, okay? And that could be helpful, and you could see more information as it relates to the project, just an FYI. Now, in terms of one last bit of information, if you hit your registration here, you're going to have a profile and a logout. Your profile, there's one bit of information in here that you need to be aware of, and that is this multi-factor authentication, and you know what that is. That is where you have to click and get the security code. Now, this is just this overview. This is what it's all about. And there's a couple different ways to do it. You have the registered biometric authenticator. You can set up your authenticator right here. This is all third-party stuff. It's self-explanatory, but I strongly recommend in this day and age where everything seemingly is hacked, that you put in an additional level of security. These are just added measures to protect your information. Just another FYI. And then lastly, this information here, okay, you're going to have your name, but there's not a lot you can do with it, all right? And then you could change your password. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wrap on the various tools within this DIR system. Remember, take advantage of these breadcrumbs up here. It's sometimes much easier to move around and practice. That's my suggestion. If you have any questions or concerns relating to this DIR website, comment. Brad Williams, Labor Compliance Group. Thanks for watching. Hope that helped. See you soon.